Greetings, YouTubers. So today had a lot of showings for the house. It was an open house, so I was gone most of the day, and I needed something to do. So, and I also needed some sort of power inverter for my laptop and to charge my camera batteries and that kind of stuff. I don't know if I've mentioned it on any of my previous videos, but I'm kind of a techno junkie kind of guy. I mean, I like my technology. I like my laptop and my cameras and electronics and that kind of thing. And so, you know, I've been out of the house a lot lately as it's been on the market, and I've been running into the need to charge my laptop. So I was at Walmart, and I've looked at a couple of other places, and I've found some cigarette lighter plug-in kind of power inverters, and they've been ranging from the high 20s to the high 30s for something comparable to what you see before you right now. But these two, I bought two of them because they only have one outlet each and a couple of USB ports. So there's a couple of USB ports here, and then a standard 110 volt with a ground output here, 120 watts, as you can clearly see. And I have two cigarette lighters up front, and then I have another one that's in the back in the cargo area. So these will be handy for me powering some small electronic devices like my laptop and some other things. But you know, having seen those other cigarette lighter plug-in type, and they're kind of a block, and they just plug right into the cigarette lighter and they stay right there. And like I said, they were about $30 to $40, high 20s to high 30s. With tax, probably put you over into the 30-40 range. But these were under $9 each. I want to say $8.98, something like that. I didn't save the receipt. I was just said, wow, I'll get two of them. And so today I used it for the first time. Since it was an open house, I had to be gone most of the day. And it's got, you know, standard cigarette lighter plug that goes into the cigarette lighter in my car, and then a single 110 volt receptacle and a couple of 3.1 amp total USB, so it shares between these 3.1 amps. When I used it for the first time today, I charged my laptop. It got down to about 77%, and I stopped to get some lunch and was hanging around out in the parking lot eating my hamburger, and I plugged in my laptop. And by the time I was done with my hamburger, it was fully charged from 77% up to 100%. Probably as much to do with the laptop battery as much as it is this device here. This is a modified sine wave. It is not pure sine wave, especially for the price point. But I had no problems. It charged the laptop just fine. And like I said, I was done in the time that it took for me to eat a hamburger. I'm not going to unbox it. You guys know how to unbox stuff. It was adequately wrapped for what it is. The one thing I don't like about it is it's got a cooling fan in it, and it was a little on the noisy side. So I mean, if this was something that I was going to be using in my vehicle and trying to sleep through the night, it might bother me. I tend to like white noise. I sleep with a fan on all year long, even in the winter here in Colorado. So it wasn't that big of a deal, certainly during the day while there's traffic noise and all of that other stuff. Having a little bit of fan noise wasn't a problem, but I know some of you folks are kind of sensitive to that sort of thing. So, but this has a little bit of fan noise to it. I haven't done much else with it, but I mean, for $9, $18 for the pair. Under $20 for two inverters, 120 watt inverters, that I can use to power my laptop, charge my phone, do whatever it is that I need to do with a small, you know, low power electronic devices. I'm not going to run a hairdryer, obviously, but you know, not bad. Certainly a lot better than the $30 and $40 units that I saw. They had more receptacles. They had you know, 2 or 3 in some cases. But even still, if I were to buy 3 of these, we're still looking at less than you know, the plug-in device that I saw elsewhere. So anyway, that's my shtick for today. I'm starting to sound like a one of you folks out there promoting materials, and I'm really not doing that. I don't know these folks. I paid for these. I didn't get them for free. I just got them, and I know that some of the folks that are out there living full-time RV, look for good deals on different things that they need to live on, and certainly power inverters are one of them. And I came across these, and I got excited about them when I saw them because they were cheaper than anything else that I'd ever seen. And I got them at Walmart. They were in the battery section, kind of tucked away. I had to ask to find them, and and I was directed right to them. And they had other versions that obviously had more power to them, but 120 watts is plenty for what I'm using it for, at least right now. Ultimately, I'm going to have solar panels and probably batteries and charge controllers and inverters and all of that good stuff installed. But for right now, this will get me by for probably a good long time. And I think it will for you too. I did not read the instructions. It came with pages and pages of warning. Danger, Will Robinson. There were a bunch of warnings, and I kind of glanced at the first 2 or 3 before I got bored. Typical male syndrome. Pull it out of the box, plug it in, and if it smokes, it was a wrong thing to do. I would highly encourage you to read those instructions. I did not. I just plugged the thing in, ran it, charged my laptop, and it was fine. But I would hate to see you follow my impatient steps and lose a laptop or melt the wiring in your car or something. So anyway, hope you find that useful. Until next time. Later.